Hi, community. Big welcome. Thank you so much for pressing play and being here with me today. My name is Kristin Skelton. I'm the founder of Bud Funding, and here we are all about helping you live your best sustainable life. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to upcycle a regular toilet paper roll into a very cute gnome for it's an ornament that you can hang anywhere or on your Christmas tree. And before we get started, I want to thank you for being here, subscribing, liking, and passing on this video, spreading it around. That helps ripple the positive effects of sustainability across the globe. So now let's get started. For this video, you will need a toilet paper roll. You'll need a pair of scissors, stick of glue, something fuzzy for the nose. I used like a little cotton ball here. Some paint. I used red, and also I topped it with a gold. You could use green. Some twine. I chose a piece of twine that is about 4.5 inches. The twine can be any color. And I used a hot glue gun for the top, but you could also use your glue stick there. And last but not least, you will need some tissue paper. And so what's great about the tissue paper is, of course, you can reuse it again and again in your Christmas presents, but after a while, it kind of gets ripped and shredded a bit. And if you can't use it again, then this is a great project to use it in. Or if you just have extras left over, you're not sure what to do with, this is a great project for it. So let's get started. Oh, and last but not least, you'll need some sort of writing utensil. So the very first step is on your toilet paper, about center, and none of this, it's kind of all freehand. Like your gnome is going to look amazing no matter what. So don't worry about being too exact, but you want to do a little line just in the top there. So that's the top of my roll. And then you're going to take your scissors and cut from the bottom to the center on both sides. So I'm going to grab my scissors, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave about maybe 1/4 inch at the bottom because I still want it to be attached at the bottom. So I'm just going to cut. So I'm going to take these scissors and cut to that middle line that I drew. So it's going to look like a long triangle. I'm just cutting up to that middle and cut down. And then again, doing that on the same side, cutting to make a triangle. And I'm leaving about 1/4 inch, again, doesn't have to be exact, at the bottom so it stays attached. So it'll look something like this, and you can see at the bottom it's still attached. So next step is you'll want to choose your color and then paint your little gnome hat any color you wish. So I went ahead and I just painted my little gnome hat red, and I painted the outside and the inside. Okay, so the next step is just to paint the whole thing whatever color you want. Then you're going to take your tissue paper and you're going to cut about a 1/2 inch section. And again, it can be any length. I did about a 1/2 inch, and then any length depending on, how long your tree is, how long you want the beard, because this is for the beard. So I just took a 1/2 inch section here, and then I'm just going to cut it off. So I have all these strips for the beard. So now I have all these strips. So I'm just going to take one strip, and this is where the next step where you'll get your glue. So I'm going to take the top section, and I'm just going to glue just the top section there. Okay, so that's got some good glue on it. Now I'm taking my gnome hat and I'm sticking it on the inside of the gnome hat. So I'm gonna take these strips and I'm gonna glue them all the way around. So you'll eventually get something like this. So I took all the strips and I went on the inside. So I tucked them inside and glued them all the way around. Okay, so the next step here is to grab your twine. And this again can be upcycled ribbon. I had some twine in any color you like. And again, this was for about 4 inches, 4.5 inches. So I'm just gonna take this, make a loop, a little loop like that. I'm gonna do a little dab of hot glue on the bottom. Okay, so that's done. Now I'm putting this on the top part of the hat. Just tuck it right in there. So now you can see it's glued to one side. So now I'm just gonna glue the second piece back so it will be attached like that. So I'm gonna take another piece of the hot glue and I'm just gonna dab it at the top. So I just did a little dab at the very top there, and now I'm just gonna press it together. So now you have your loop, and just hold it for a second or two while it dries. So now you have your loop so it can hang on the tree. And so this is honestly like a 5-minute craft. Like you're almost 3/4 of the way done. Sorry, you're almost all the way done. So basically the last step is to take your fuzzy ball and glue it to this bottom section here. So I'm just gonna put a piece of hot glue on the fuzzy ball. So just a dollop right on in the middle there. Okay. Now I'm going to stick it onto the cardboard in the middle. So I'm just going to hold it there for a few seconds. And I did it, you mostly want to try and get it on the bottom of the cardboard just because it'll be a bit more secure there. And that is basically it. So that is your Christmas gnome, upcycled from a piece of a toilet paper roll. And this one, you can see to the hat, I just added a top coat of gold sparkle. This one, I just left it the classic look. And these are your 2 little gnomes. They're super cute, super fun, super easy to do. You should probably have most of this stuff at home, I would think. And again, have fun with it. Use what you have, get creative. And if you have any questions, of course, put them in the comments. I love to hear what you guys are up to. And thank you for pressing play. Thank you for being part of this community. And liking, commenting, and subscribing to this channel helps the positive effects of sustainability ripple across the globe. So I hope everyone has a relaxing and rejuvenating holiday season. And I will see you all again very soon. Bye for now.